All right. It's Not My Weekend podcast with your boy, Jerry G. How's everybody doing out there? I know what you're going to tell me, Doc, but I'm back. And it is Monday, July 3rd, Independence Day Eve. So, yes, I'm dropping an episode July 4th weekend, which I said I was not going to do. Pero les debía, güey. Les debía. But I knew it, dog. I saw my calendar, and I realized, damn it, I'm going to be in Mexico from Sunday to Wednesday. Then after that, it's going to be a fucking shit show traveling back and forth. I'm going to be in Arizona, San Diego, Covina, nonstop. And I knew it was going to be not easy to get the damn podcast out. It's tough, bro. Like, I really want, like, my sanctuary, my space, you know. Right now, I'm in my car. You know, it's a little warm in here, so I'm probably going to take like a 15, 20-minute break through this. Cool off, drink some water, chill, and then get back on it and finish this baby off. But, I can't seem to do the podcast like on the road, like on a hotel room. It's weird. Like, I feel like a little crazy talking to myself. At least here, I know that I'm home, like in my office. Like, I don't know. It's weird. But the point is that I'm back, and I got your messages. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you motherfuckers, man. It's been a crazy last 10 days, man. Fácil más is the last time we spoke. Crazy last week. Been trying to write some notes down as I go so I don't forget all the crazy stuff. But, yes, the house is done. Mexico. And thank you, everybody. A lot of people hitting me up. I didn't want to put the house on the IG story. Just like, I don't know, it's felt kind of weird. Like, you know. If you know type of situation. It's really that simple. If you know, you know. I don't want to be that guy like, check out what I did. Check out this, just to everybody out in the open, right? Not everybody follows me as closely as some of you guys. So, yeah, like it's one of those situations. Maybe I should have done those stories with a little green circle, right? Just for your close friends. But then again, I don't know who these people are, like that actually want to know. Anyway, se complican las cosas, right? Se complican. So anyways, llegué el domingo, and I actually got a story. So what happens, just to recap, so I fly into La Ciudad de Mexico. By the way, you're not supposed to say DF anymore. Ya no hay Distrito Federal. There is no such thing. One of the questions I asked the homie who picked me up, who I'll talk a little bit more right now in depth about, I noticed like everywhere says Ciudad de Mexico, CDMX, Ciudad de Mexico, Ciudad de Mexico, la capital, whatever the heck. And I would always get confused as, what is the difference between Distrito Federal y Ciudad de Mexico, right? So I outside as like Washington, D.C. and the Capitol Hill, right? Like D.C. is a state, but it's not a state, but it's a city, weird, right? I get confused with Washington, D.C. all the time. Like, what is this? Is it Baltimore? Is it Maryland? Is it Vermont? Is it Connecticut? Is it D.C.? Trust me, when I get there, all that is in that area, and it gets a little confusing, dude. It really does. But anyways, so I'm there. Open the door, Philip is getting hot in this bitch. So I'm there, and I land on Ciudad de Mexico, CDMX. So that's right at the airport, right? Benito Juarez, right? So we land there. And then we got the homie. He's a family friend. This family friend, he's not blood related. Es un compa that we met along, there in El Pueblo. And his job is to go pick people up from the airport. Like he has that. You have to have like a special license plate number or plate or permit that allows you to drive into the city, right? Not just any car can drive into the city from any pinche Pueblo way. Right, you gotta have special permission to go, which is, because I guess that keeps the traffic flow as low as they can. I don't know, right? A special license, permission. I don't know. Siempre me lo explican, güey. They always explain it to me, and I always forget like what exactly they talk about. For, but the point is, some people can go into the city with their cars, and some people can't. This guy can. So this guy, that's his job. He drives people from the airport back and forth to Pueblos, not just he does that often. And he's been doing this for us for like at least 3, 4, 5 years, right? And he's like a recovered alcoholic, right? So he's like, he says he goes through his binges. He goes binges like for weeks. And then they finally catch him and throw him into rehab, and he goes to rehab. It comes out. He's been doing that a couple of years. But every time he was giving me a ride maybe 4 or 5 times since I got to Mexico, and yeah, I've never seen him drunk or anything like that. Or he's always been sober, legit, professional, good guy, friendly. Like, he stops at touristy places to eat with us and all that stuff. He's a dope ass dude. And sure enough, he picks me up on Sunday, takes me home. There's a big party going on, right? There's a big party. Oh, okay. And also, I'm only saying, like, so I obviously I pay him for this. He charges. He says he charges less than most other people. Like, most other people will charge you anywhere from 1,700 to 1,800 pesos, which is approximately $100, right? A peso is 17 pesos right now, which is going down. So most people charge 1,700 pesos, which is $100. A mí se dice, a ti y a tu familia les cobro 1,500 porque los está recogiendo desde mucho tiempo, and, you guys are dope and this and that, whatever, okay? So, but I always give them a tip. I always give them a tip of usually 200 pesos. But this time I was feeling friendly. I don't know why. We're having like a great conversation, fool. And I give him 400 pesos. Right? And I only say this because I feel like this may have something to do with what happened. And so I give him 1,500 pesos plus 400 pesos, 1,900 pesos, which is a little over $100, fool. It's a 2.5-hour drive, almost 3, depends on traffic, from the Ciudad de Mexico to Morelos, where we go, to the little town that we go. So it's about 3-hour drive. So it's a fucking pretty long drive, fool. $100. Yeah, it's about right? And then they pick you up from the airport all the way down, stop to eat, all that shit. Gas is included, all that stuff. I think it's a good deal. All right? And it's not per person, it's per ride. So this time I was being me by myself, but sometimes it's me and my parents, and it's still the same price, dog. So I think it's a good deal. Anyways, so we're driving. We get to the town. We get to my house. My parents are already there. They've been there for like 2 weeks already, settling in, buying furniture, fixing up the house. We get there. The day I get there, the day they're going to bless the house. Priest is there. Big party, taquero, food, music, this and that. Have shitty service there, fool. And specifically in that street where the house is, it's like a dead zone, fool. Dead zone, dog. You have to have Wi-Fi, fool, in your house for you to have some sort of service, fool, which of course we don't have. So I was in a dead zone, fool. Even if I tried to share or anything, of course I took pictures, of course I took some videos, but that was more like just sharing them to the family once I got service, fool. But anyways, we get there, cool little party. The house is blessed. We're having a good time, saying hi to everybody. My fine-ass girl cousins, who I can't get with because of obvious reasons. But it's a double time. It's a good time, right? And so I invite the driver dude, like, hey, pásale, güey, fucking come have some food and shit. He's like, no, ahorita vengo, ahorita regreso, me están esperando unos amigos, tengo que hacer un compromiso, tengo algo que hacer, ahorita regreso, no me tardo, güey, no me tardo. And I'm like, okay, all right. Because the whole way he was saying he was going to stop to eat and hang out. And then all of a sudden he's like, he's not. And this one I paid him his 1,900 pesos. So this fool takes off, fool. This is Sunday, he takes off. And so he knows that we're all coming back. Me and my parents are coming back home Wednesday. So en eso quedamos, güey. Like, okay, entonces te miro el miércoles, güey. El miércoles te recojo a las 9:30 aquí, this and that. And he nunca me falla, güey. Nunca, güey. He's always been super reliable, dog. And so you already know where this is going, fool. And sure enough, dog, but this is what's a trip, dog. So now this is Sunday. Next day, Monday morning, fool, like at 9, 10 o'clock in the morning, bro, he hits me up on WhatsApp. So I have to go down the street to check my messages. And after I eat breakfast, I go down the street where I get service, and all my messages start coming in, fool, out of WhatsApp and text messages, emails, start checking my shit. It's literally like I got to walk down like 100 feet, right? And then so I go down, I check my messages, and I get a message from this fool, and it says, Mira, discúlpame, pero se me descompuso el carro. My car is broken down. I will not be able to take you to the airport on Wednesday. This is Monday, fool. All right, Monday morning. Digo, disculpa, se me descompuso el carro. I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't know how long it's going to be. I will not be able to take you to the airport on Wednesday. I'm like, fuck. I appreciated the heads up, 2 days notice, right? It wasn't like a last minute thing or leaving us stranded. I appreciate it. I said, hey, güey, gracias, no te preocupes. ¿Conoces a alguien que me pueda llevar? And he starts throwing out some names. And I said, cool. So I start reaching out to these people kind of shit. So he's like, hey, once again, otra vez, perdóname, no te quise quedar mal, this and that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, it's all good, dog, it's all good. Ni modo, take care of that shit. So whatever, the day goes on. As the day goes on Monday evening comes, and one of my cousins, my girl cousin, I got a bunch of girl cousins and tias. Like in Mexico, there's more women family members than men. All the men have moved out of the pueblo, either to the United States or out of that town with their wives. All the women have stayed with their husbands or significant others for some reason. I don't know, it's weird. Anyways, one of my cousins comes from work that evening, about 4 or 5, and she's like, mira, y ya estuvo que no te va a llevar al aeropuerto a La Manzana. Se llama La Manzana, his nickname, the Apple. I go, ¿por qué? ¿Qué pasó? I thought she would say they're fixing his car or some shit. And she's like, ahí está tirado en el pinches, ahí se metió en la peda, anda en la peda. He's all drunk and shit. I'm like, okay. It's Monday. Like, all right, the fuck? So he's drunk. So he'll wake up early tomorrow, Tuesday, and shake it off and go to work Wednesday. Like, what's the big deal kind of shit? So I'm like, anda pedo. And then obviously kind of little red flag. Like, this fool lied to me. His car's fine. He's on a fucking drunk binge, alcohol binge. So I'm like, all right, well, ni modo. And then I even told, like, we're all talking, we're eating, we're all hanging out, drinking and shit, the family, my aunts, my uncles. Y ya empiezan todos, no, ya se metió a la peda otra vez. No, ya se metió a la peda este güey. No manches. This and that. And I'm like, okay, so he's drunk. So fucking what? Like, who cares? Like, why does he have to cancel on me on Wednesday? And they're like, no, es que no entiendes. Este compa, cuando toma. Like, he drinks, he gets lost. He becomes like a bum, fool. Like, he goes to the streets, no se baña. He just goes hard, fool. And I'm like, yeah, he goes on binges, like, for weeks, dog. For weeks. And I'm like, why do we allow this? Like, he has a wife and kid. He's young. He's only like 35, fool. Young dude, 35. I've never seen his wife in person, but they tell me that she's very pretty. And he's like not a good-looking dude, but not like ugly dude. He's like a whatever-looking person dude, brown dude, whatever, paisa dude. And then they're like, no, su mujer está bien bonita, está bien joven, and that she's younger than him, like she's in her late 20s, and they have a kid together. He's like 4 or 5. I've never been to his house or anything, so I never met his lady. But that's what they're telling me. Like, no, wait, so he goes on big-ass drunk binges, drinking binges. So eventually they catch him, the family catches him, and then they throw him into Alcoholics Anonymous, a rehab, and he's there for like a month or 2, and then he comes out clean, and he's good for like a couple years. So, like, again, I've never seen him drunk, I've never seen him drink, and I've gone many times, and he always picks us up, fool. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, that was pretty responsible of him to be like, yo, a Monday morning, be like, yo, I'm not going to make it Wednesday. It's on, motherfucker. It's on. I'm like drinking and I'm not going to stop kind of shit. I thought that was very responsible. I told him that. I go, hey, pero qué responsable de él, ¿no? Que me avise que no me va a llevar al aeropuerto desde el lunes en la mañana. He goes, eso fue probablemente su esposa que te mandó el mensaje. She probably sent a message through WhatsApp to let you, give you a head, to let you know that he's not going to make it, dog. He's not going to make it. And it was a trip. Okay, so basically that happens. So now we find another person to take us. And I never see that guy. I never hear from Montana again, dog. And I'm kind of worried. Like, oh, that sucks, man. This kid, dude, he's out there fucking throwing his life away again. He's a real nice guy. Very sweet dude. Very great conversation. Like, he's like literally a tour guide bringing you down from the airport to the pueblo. He's showing you, oh, this is this. Aquí hacen aquí, eso hacen allí. Oh, ir aquí está bien bonito. Ir ahí, puedes ir acá. This and that. And so anyway, he's a good guy, fool. Even though he's not blood family, he's a really good guy from the town. So sure enough, we come home Wednesday. A different guy takes us Wednesday. Thursday night, I get the WhatsApp from my fam saying, "Hell, Manzana se murió, güey. He died, fool. He's dead, fool." I'm like, what the fuck? They're like, yeah, man, we don't know what happened. We just got the call. They found him dead. They're bringing him to the town. Vas al velorio este fin de semana. And I'm just like, dude, what the fuck, bro? And I thought it was the saddest thing, bro. Like, it's so sad. I don't know what happened. And I bring up the money earlier because I feel like, man, maybe I over tipped him. And he went on that. He saw this extra money, and that like led him to go spend it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Just all these things go through your head. Like, man, what if I would have just given him 200 peso tip or no fucking tip, just the 1,500? Because they don't expect a tip. They don't expect a tip. 1,500 is 1,500. The price is the price over there, fool. People and they don't tip in Mexico, fool. I noticed that shit. So I go, maybe those extra 400, like, kind of set them off, like, a little bit, like, oh, dude, now I'm gonna go fucking go spend this, before I get home. Man, you know what I'm saying? That kind of fuck with you a little bit. I know I'm overthinking it, or maybe I'm reaching, or maybe I'm not. But, that's what people think sometimes, fool. Like, I remember he got very excited when I gave him the extra 400, because I gave him the 1,500. Then I go, and I was going to give him 200, but I don't know why. Every time when I get to Mexico for the first time, I forget, like, the value of pesos versus dollars. So I forget, like, how much is too much, how much is too little. I have to, like, re-teach myself again, reintroduce myself to the peso versus the dollar, how much is what, right? So 200 pesos is what? It's a pretty good tip, fool. Is, a tip for 200 pesos is a normal tip. Like, let me see here. 200 divided by 17, that's $11, fool. Almost $12. That's a great fucking tip, fool. Anywhere, right? I give him 400 pesos, wait. So I give him a $24 tip, bro. Man, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what if these 400 pesos just drove him to, like, yo, I got this extra cash on me. I'm going to go get fucked up before I get home. And it kind of fucked with me, dog. It fucked with me, fool. Like, it did, fool. I go, what if I just would have given them $1,500 pesos, fool? Yeah. Quedó, güey. Yeah, I don't know, fool. It just fucked me. He's such a nice guy. So sad, fool. And that's the first thing I wanted to share with you guys about Mexico, dog. Yeah, it's a trip, bro. Life is a trip over there. People drink a lot, fool. A lot, dog. And go hard, fool. Like the women, kids, teenagers, fool. Alcoholism is what's keeping Mexico down, I think, a lot, fool, too, bro. Self-inflicted, for sure, dog. Yo, okay, I was there for 4 days, bro. That's all I did. Everywhere I go, they offer you mezcal y cerveza. Mezcal y cerveza. Like, fool, I didn't have a soda until, like Thursday night, bro. All I drank was, when I got there Sunday, all I had is beer, couple shots, bed. Went to bed. Woke up, coffee, water, and then by fucking noon, beer, mezcal, fucking 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, bed. The night before, on Wednesday, I said, I'm not going to drink tonight. Tuesday. I'm not going to drink. Tomorrow, Wednesday, we're leaving. I can't be hungover. I got to take care of my parents. Una pinche peda, güey. Because I wanted to take mezcal home. I bought mezcal. So people, different households make mezcal, moonshine, homemade mezcal. So then I have to go to these people's houses. And, of course, they give you the test, right? Aprobar, copita. And then I end up buying, like, mezcales from different, and maracuya, which is like, it's a grapefruit moonshine alcoholic drink, which is fucking dope as shit, dog. Organic, of course, organic. All homemade, dog. Like 100% pure, fool. And I don't like mezcal, and I still don't like mezcal, but I try it and it is smooth, but it's strong. It's like, tastes like alcohol, like homemade fucking alcohol, bro. And people love that shit. People swear by it. And it's too smoky for me. I don't know. It's weird, but I still fuck with it, right? And this is what I come on and give out. I give out to my uncles here. My brother-in-laws like it. I want my friends to try it. I want Christian, Jesus, all these fools to try it. And so that's what I bring back. And then we're going to have some for 4th of July. The women love maracuya. It's like a dope-ass liquor, grapefruit. It's great, dog. And so you go to these places like, oh, vete a la casa de tu tía María. Oh, que tu prima Berta, que Sara tiene, and this in person, and that household has some, and this household has some. So as we're walking around the town, oh, mira, pruébale, güey. So we go and stop and drink. It's not just one, fool. They give you like 2 or 3, dog. And then I'll be like, oh, yeah, al rato regreso, ahorita le compro una. And then I buy like 3, I bought like 4 bottles. And, dog, and I'm just like, I'm fucking drunk, fool, basically. The day before, Tuesday evening, I'm fucked up, bro. I woke up hungover as shit, dog. And that's what they do out there, fool. Every day, fool. Like, no excuse. Every day, bro. Like, people are in and out of rehab there. And right now, Mexico is even paying for, like, some grants to send me people to fucking... Like, it's free. Like, rehab is free now, bro. So, con más ganas, güey. La gente chupa until they can't no more, until they get sick, and then they throw them into rehab. They're there for, like, a month or 2, and then they come back out fresh, productive, and then they go back, stay sober for, like, a year or so, and they're back at it, dog. And that's just a cycle. It's a cycle, bro, that never stops. And it's sad, fool, to be honest with you. I think it's still a little sad. Because people, man, they could do so much more, dog. People could do so much more in these places. And sometimes they're limited because of shit like that. Men and women, bro. It's not just the women drink mezcal like a motherfucker too, dog. And they can hang, bro. Like, I can't hang. I tried to hang. I couldn't hang, fool. I'm fucking throwing up purple. It's weird, dog. But yeah, fool, that's, I know that story took a little turn, dog, but unfortunately, the homie passes away from that. I don't know exactly what happened. I don't know, they fucked him up, killed him. Oh, my dad thinks that se murió de una cruda, a hangover. I don't know, bro. It's sad, fool. It's fucking sad, bro. And this guy, man, he's gonna be missed, fool, because he's also always so very reliable to pick us up. And I trust him with my parents who travel alone. I trust him with them. He takes care of them. He meets them at baggage claim. Doesn't have to do that, fool. Like, he gets off his car, he parks it in the airport, heads over. Like, dude, he only does that, like, I ask him to, hey, por favor, mis jefes van solos. I got you. Y ahí, dile que los espero ahí donde están las maletas. And then he's always there, and it's that, man. So, yeah, fool. Crazy, right? So, yeah, I was kind of like, had that in my head all weekend. I had been fucking with that shit. And even though, I had still, I had some good shows. Thursday, we're in Phoenix, Arizona. Which I love going to Phoenix, Arizona, bro. I had a blast out there, as usual, man. And, Seaway. I'm trying to think what went down in Phoenix. Fool, got a little fucking drunk there too, but we had a really good time. Stand-up life, fool, 110 degrees, bro, but fuck it, we made it work, dog. Then came back, went to San Diego, Escondido. It's a dope little comedy club, The Grand. That shit, 4 shows, 2 of them were sold out. Thank you for everybody who came out. A bunch of podcast listeners, also in Phoenix, dog. Shout out to the homie David Lopez and his whole crew, dog. Always being so helpful and very welcoming. And compa, can't say enough. Appreciate you, fool. And all the people that come out from the Matt Rich and all these people who listen to the podcast. Big fans, big listeners, dog. Man, can't say thank you enough. Pack that bitch out on a Thursday night. Then Friday and Saturday, I'm in San Diego with a bunch more fucking listeners. In fact, I think I wrote a lady's name down who says she's a huge fan of the podcast. Let me see if I can find it right here in my notes. Shout outs to Lily from Oceanside. Lily from Oceanside out there came out with the fam with her husband. Thank you so much. Yeah, fool. Está cabrón, güey. All right, let me look at my notes here. So the house is done. Guys, thank you so much, man. A lot of little tweaks here and there. Not too happy with little stuff here. They left some, there were some things like, I just trip out how people are sometimes, fool. Like, for example, like the bathroom, like the showers, fool. Now the showers, they have that little fucking square in the shower where you place your shampoos. You know what I'm saying? The tile. They make like, and then they didn't put that. They didn't put that in the showers. And so that's one thing I told the contractor when he came by. Like, hey, compa, que no aquí son, ¿qué pasó cuando se ponen los shampoos y el jabón, güey? We have nowhere to put the shit on. And we have nowhere to place our shampoo or soaps. There's nothing, fool. In the shower. Like, where do you put the shit? And he's all like, oh, es que no me dijiste. No me dijiste. I'm like, bro, I have to tell you this? Like, no sabía que te tengo que decir, güey. Yo pensé que ya venía eso standard, you know? And he's all like, no, pues es que no me avisaste. Y que snap, pero lo podemos hacer, kind of shit. And then one of the doors was kind of like, not well done. Those doors, like, lopsided a little bit. You could see, like, through the door, like, outside and shit. And, fool, I had alacranes come in there, fool, and everything. There was a alacran the first night. There was a alacran the second night at my parents' room. Like, bro, they're coming in. They're coming in the house. You would think a house, like, now when the windows are closed, bro, like, where are they coming in from? Why? And there's cracks through the fucking doors. Like, bro. So I told him, and it's like, oh, eso te lo puedo arreglar. But I'm saying, why do you have to go back to fix it? Why not just fix it? Why not just get it done right the first time? Like, why, fool? Like, and it's weird because, you got to be careful how you talk to these people. Like, you don't want to come off like, a 1%er or like a motherfucker who thinks it's all bad. I am coming from Del Norte where they already fucking think we're the shit. That we think we're the shit. But at the same time, yo nunca falté con los pagos, güey. Like, I always sent money. Anytime they fucking asked for money, money was there, fool. Money was there, dog. And so, like, I'm doing my part. Like, yo estoy pagando, güey. Like, I'm fucking sending money, fool, like, month after month after month after month after month. So it takes a toll, and it gets a little frustrating when you come home and there's, like, little things like that. Like, they're not getting done. Like, the closets weren't done. Like, they were supposed to put doors on the closets, sliding doors, not done. They're like, oh, that's another one. They're like, y las puertas, güey, los closets, güey, like, oh, es que estaba esperando que lleguen porque quería saber qué tipo de puerta quieren. I go, bro, like, why? Like, why do we have to wait? Like, why do I have to make that call? Like, can't you just fucking put them doors? Like, what are you talking about? Or ask me or what? Or, like, there's several little things like that they were waiting for me to show up. Like the windows, like, do you want them sliding? Do you want them sliding side to side or up and down? Do you want them to open up like this way? Like, I'm like, at the end of the day, bro, just do it. And I think, and I don't want to be a guy, but I think it's because, like, once I tell them, like, now that I told them what kind of doors I want for the closet, that's an extra fee now, fool. Instead of them just getting it done with the money that I already sent them. Like, I'm almost like, it feels that way. Because now he's going to be like, oh, pues para esas puertas va a ser esto, o vamos a dar esos materiales, o este. Like, I'm just like, but what am I sending money then? What the fuck? Like, I thought closets, doors, sliding doors, fucking, like, shit to put your shampoo on is standard. Like, now they're going to want to charge me for, like, the extra tile they're going to need or replace in the bathroom, shower, for that stuff. They're going to want to charge me for that now, fool. Like, because they didn't get it done the first time, fool. But yeah, and I know what you're saying. I don't have to pay for that or argue about that. And yeah, I'm going to argue about that. But at the end of the day, I got to get it done, right? I'm not there, fool. Like, I'm not there over their shoulder. So, like, I'm going to have to fucking pay whatever extra I need to pay to get that shit done. Of course, not the door that's slanted a little bit. He said he's going to fix that on his own. But going back to that, I'm like, why do you have to wait for me to tell you to fix it? Like, what if I would have said nothing, then nothing would have been fixed? Like, kind of shit. Like, it's obviously something wrong with this door, fool. No cierra bien, güey. Things like that, fool. And I'm just like, wow, fool. Like, I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. Yeah, they left like a little mess. Like the walls were kind of dirty, fool. And they're like, oh, es que yo pensé que iban a pintar and this and that. I go, well, not yet. Not right now. Eventually. But it doesn't mean you can just leave fucking stains and dirt on the fucking walls. Oh, man. I was like, a lot of little things like that, bro. Like, a lot of little things like that. Um, and so, they push back, fool. And at the end, they were like, it gets awkward, dog. And then obviously I'm not there. I leave. Like I'm going home, fool, and I have to rely on them. So I need them. I need, happy fucking employees, dog. Or whatever the fuck, dog. I don't know, dude. I thank them over and over. Like, hey, gracias, chulada. Mis jefes están contentos. Pero we got to get this, and that fucking, you know. And then different guys, like the electrician showed up, and then they're throwing shade at the other fool, like, oh, like this, the contractor, he fucked up here. Oh, he left this exposed. These pipes should not be exposed. His pipe is sticking out right there. That wiring shouldn't be there. And then here comes the other fool, the plumber, like, oh, el güey que te hizo aquí, güey, que puso aquí las tazas del baño, güey, no las puso bien, güey. They're just throwing shit at each other. Everyone just goes and talks shit about the other guy. And of course, how does that make me feel? Like, it makes me feel like no one did a good job. And I'm just like, bro. And then I feel like they're adding extra shit, fool. Like, I know they add stuff on the fucking things that I know que me ven la cara pendejo here and there, bro. Like, I've sent over $50,000, fool. Like, this is a short end, bro. It's close to 60, I think, fool. I really think it's close to 60. I don't even want to do all the math because I'm going to get really upset, fool. But originally, this was supposed to be a job from anywhere from 40 to 50,000, fool. 40 to 50,000, casa hecha, llena, livable. And I've spent, like, way over that for at least 10 grand more, dog, than I should have. And I just feel like a lot of these fools just me vieron la cara de pendejo, way, and I'm just, like, sending extra money on stupid shit that they didn't need it. And now, the stuff that it needs now, there's going to be surcharges for that, fool. Labor work, labor hours, material costs. Like, bro, really, fool? Anyways. But with all that stuff, it's worth it for my parents. They're happy. They're cool. It's good, man. It's fine. The house is fine, dog. It's pretty. It's livable. It's está bonita, way. Like, it's what it is, fool. It's all I want. I wanted something simple, open concept, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, just livable, comfortable, powered, showered, just done, fool. Just get it fucking done, you know? But, yeah, I appreciate everybody fucking reaching out, dog. I mean, with all that said, I love my family, man. I got a beautiful family. I love being there. I feel home. They fucking take care of us. They fucking cook for us. They take us out. They take us out. Fucking, it's like, I don't know what to tell you, man. It's just awesome. Awesome. I can't be there a long period of time, bro. I can't be there more than a week, fool. Like, the service drives me crazy. Not having service fucking drives me crazy. Drives me nuts. And then obviously not being home, I feel like I'm just like wasting time here. For like, I got so much shit to do at the house, at home, work wise, money wise, all that stuff, bro. And it's like, I just feel like, okay, I can't get away for this long, bro. I need to get back home. Then I got some hot ass cousins I can't do anything with. I think that's the problem, fool. I got some very pretty cousins, dude, like around my age, younger, all that. And they're like very pretty girls. And I'm just like, how close of a cousin are you? How close of a cousin are you? And then there's other hot chicks out there, and I'm just like, where do I begin here? How does a guy like me pick up on a chick like this? Like, where do you start? Like, I don't even know what to say, fool. Like, we have nothing in common, right? We come from 2 different worlds, right? Look what I do, fool. Look where I'm at versus what they do. They're making over here, they're making tortillas, making moonshine, right? Don't get to go to the city. They go to the city like once a month. Yo, way. Like, I think me pongo a pensar, like, there's some chicks that are like, pretty cute. I'm like, what's my move here? What is my move? I can't speak to them in English. My Spanish is, even though my Spanish is pretty good, dog, I impressed myself on the Spanish, dog. I'm holding full-on, wholeheartedly conversations in Spanish. And I'm coming up with words. I'm spitting out words I didn't know I knew in Spanish, dog. You know? Like, almuerzo, way. Like, I'm just like, bro, I usually say lonche, but desayuno and this and that. And I'm having real conversations with people. And as I'm speaking to these people, I'm like, bro, I'm fucking getting down right now, fool. And I realize the secret is slow down. Don't overthink it. Just speak slowly, fool. Kind of like, hoy en el día queremos ir de compras. Si nos das, por favor, un aventón. O te invito a comer. Si nos llevas, por favor, al mercado. And I just slow it down. I think what I'm going to say, right? And then hopefully it sounds good, right? And then like, hoy, más al rato, les caigo. A ver que nos echamos unas chelas, unas cervezas. Hoy para el almuerzo, antes de dormirnos, ahí les paso, les voy a comprar una botella de mezcal. ¿Cuánto me cobras si me haces el favor? Dude, I'm just like having like these fucking conversations with people, and I think I'm getting down. I don't know if I am, but I think I am, right? And I don't know if they're impressed, but I'm impressing myself. Of course I get stuck. Of course I forget some words. But I just try not to do too much. I just try not to like go for a home run. I just go for hits, right? And just keep it simple, fool. And then listen. I listen a lot. Like to people. Like I listen to people. I understand exactly what they're saying. And then I just kind of use some of their words. Like as they speak, I'm like, oh, that's a good word. Oh, that's a dope word. Oh, I could use that word. And then I use those words in return. You know? Yeah, I'm trying to think of more examples, but I can't think of any right now. Because I'm not in that world right now. Once I'm in that world, my fucking muscles just start kicking in. My Spanish words just start coming out. But now that I'm not there, I haven't practiced it in a week since I've been back. Like, it's gone, fool. Like, it's gone. All right? I know what you guys are talking. I know what you guys mean, fool. All right. How much time we got left here, fool? Guys, I got a big show for me coming up. Bellflower, California, July 21st. This month of July, I'm going to be just locally, fool. I'm not going anywhere. I'm chilling, dog. My next road trip is not until August 2nd and 3rd. We're going out to Houston Improv and Arlington Improv. Me and Concrete doing a 1-2 punch and a 1-2 fucking Texas two-step out there. Excited for that. And then we got Merced, California, that Friday with Los Tóxicos. So Wednesday, August 2nd, Houston Improv. Thursday, August 3rd, Arlington Improv. Friday, Merced, California. We got Salinas, California, coming up July 28th. Los Tóxicos. I don't know. Obviously, I didn't tell you guys about Morongo. Morongo went amazing. Morongo Casino, 900 people came out, slammed the fuck up, had a blast. So many fucking people out there having a good time with us, man. It was amazing. This Los Tóxicos thing is a really good time, guys. It's really good. I'm vouching for it 100%. Everyone's doing great. Concrete's killing it. Jay Valentino's doing well. Jesus, of course, kills it always. I fucking do my thing. And I think it's a great show for your money. If you got an opportunity to come to a Los Tóxicos show, do it. We're in talks with Phoenix right now. We're trying to work out a deal with Phoenix. We've had a couple promoters hit us up from Phoenix. The deals have not been closed, but we got a new person stepping up who wants to fuck with us. And, hopefully we get Phoenix done by November, December. We're there, dog. It was super damn hot this last week. I was there. Oh, my goodness. 110. Se pasan, güey. Se pasan. But we had a blast, as always. We make the best of it. And Christian's killing it, too. Christian's going to be filling in when Jay can't do it. Jay has a lot of DJ compromisos. Compromisos-ish that he has to tend to throughout the year. So Christian will fill in for him, and he's killing it, too, dog. We're in Covina Laugh Factory last night. That shit just opened. It was 100. And speaking of Phoenix, 110 degrees. It was 110 degrees inside the Covina Laugh Factory last night. It was a sauna in that bitch. So they were having issues with their air conditioner. And the place just opened. It was only the second week that the place opened. And so they gave me one night, Sunday, and I had a really good time, dude. We had a good time, except for that. It was super hot. I apologize for that. Anybody who came out to last night's Covina Laugh Factory show, I truly apologize for that, damn. It was really fucking hot in there, dude. They brought some fans and stuff, but it was bad, dude. It was bad. But we got through it, and I appreciate every motherfucker coming out, dude. Thank you so much. That's pretty much it for me. I'm going to leave it there. But I'll be back. I'm not going to miss. I'm not going to miss. I promise. I'm just going to keep this shit going. I love fucking doing this. Tragos Amargos is going to get done sometime in July. We're just trying to figure out. We got some potential sponsors. And if anybody else wants to be a sponsor of those Tragos Amargos or this podcast, my podcast, get a little commercial in the podcast, hit me up, fool, if you're down. I don't charge much. For my podcast, I don't charge a lot. For the Tragos Amargos, it's going to be a little bit more expensive because we can do video and YouTube and all that stuff. For this one, it's just audio, so a quick little 30-second commercial audio-wise. Yo, hit me up. I literally don't charge a lot. All right, just hit me up, fool, and we'll take it from there. By the way, Carlos, shout out to Carlos J from El Paso. I just, right now, Monday, right before I started recording, I received your shipment. I'm guessing it's la Star Wars Loteria. I haven't opened it yet. I'm going to give you a shout out on Instagram, compa. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, bro. And I'm going to give one to Christian, dog. So I'm sure he's going to be very happy to have that, too. So thank you for that. And shout outs to Bobblehead Frank. Bobblehead Frank. This guy gets all the Dodger bobblehead plugs. Fool. If you need a Dodger bobblehead or giveaway, any Dodger Stadium giveaway, Bobblehead Frank hooks it up, fool. Sells them for a good low price, dog. So hit me up if you want to go to him. Bobblehead Frank. And what else? Shout out to my homie Jaime, who gave me a Paul George Clipper bobblehead. I know. But my boy Adrian is a huge Clipper fan, so that was for him. Thank you, Jaime. Lakers making some great movidas, right? Great fucking exciting offseason for the Lakers. I'm excited for this upcoming season. I'm happy, dude. We just got to put it all together, fool. All right? And the Dodgers, I know. It's a rough patch. We're still going through it. It seems like we get out of it, and then we get ourselves back in it. But I think we'll be all right. Again, I'm not freaking out until after the trading deadline. Once the trading deadline is done, guys, then come talk to me, fool. Ahorita, we're just treading water, staying afloat, in the playoff hunt. Once we hit the trading deadline, see what moves we make, see who we pick up, see who we let go. All right? I'm looking at you, Outman. Looking at you, Vargas. I'm looking at you, Muncie. I'm looking at you, Barnes. Looking at you, a lot of you chumps out there not doing well. Pinche Catman, he's got to go. Catman's got to go, fool. Who else? Fucking Julio Diaz. Guys, hot take, unpopular opinion, but I'm okay with letting him walk. Let him walk, fool. He's not going to deserve the $250 to $300 million that he's going to be asking for. Not worth it. Not the ace we thought he was going to be, fool. Let him walk, fool. Let him walk. We got a great young pitchers. El pinche Emmett, Bobby Miller, and others coming up, fool. Nah, I'm good, dog. Let him walk, fool. Walker Buehler's coming back next year. Let him walk, fool. We're fine. All right? That's my stance on that. Julio Diaz, I'm sorry, dog. But he's not the ace or worth the contract money he's going to be asking for next year. Let him walk. That's where I stand. Here, July 1st, 2023. That's where I stand. All right? Thank you for the World Series. Great clutch pitching in 2020. Let's go. All right? I'm Jerry G. You guys have a great rest of the week, man. And I'll see you guys soon, fool. I'm out. Bellflower, July 21st. Get your tickets, porfas. Local show, 8 p.m. Friday night, July 21st, dog. All right? And Houston, I'm coming. Arlington, I'm coming with Concrete, fool. Let's have a good time out there, all right? I'm out of here. Hey.